the juices flowing. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem, now to match it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are...
Onana concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Great hit! Early chance there, first of the game. Fast gets it away. A real chance if he can get through. Cleared away. Mikel Merino gets flagged offside. Sells sends that a long way. Kubasi. Kukurea. And here's Nico Williams. And he cuts out the supply. Teat. Onana. Lukaku. Spread out to the left. Get a throw in. Pedri. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Onana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Onana. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nico Williams. Merino. Rodri hoisted in, and that's out of reach. Rodri aimed forwards. Yamal played with finesse. Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Trossard. Mangala. Spain making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Lavia. Laporte tries to clear. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente. Kubasi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Merino. Kubasi. Spain are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Bakayoko. Now it's Mangala. Trossard. Mikel Merino defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pedri. Llorente, in by Llorente. Fast, getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri, delicate ball, and it needs to be. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Merino. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lavia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There are a few waiting for it. Mangala crosses it in. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Castagna shifted upfield. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams looking to add to his goal. Keeper's got good distance on that. Castagna. Onana. Played towards the other side. Bakayoko. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Keeper sees it all the way. Yamal has created one goal already. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. In it comes. And that has been cleared. And it's been taken short. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri. Real chance here. Merino. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Yamal, back when it goes. Llorente with the cross. And it's Lukaku. Onana. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Lukaku.
Lukaku, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Fast, gently done. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Out towards the flank. Llorente. In by Llorente. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Spain come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So off we go once more.
Spain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Bakayoko moved on forwards. Lavia, great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Kubasi attempts a clearance. Vas. Mangala. And it's played forward. Aimed in towards the centre. Bakayoko has failed to find anyone. Pedri. Laporte forwards and with intent. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Yamal, cross into the box. Lavia. Trossard. Vermeeren. Lavia. Trossard looking to run onto it. Merino. Rodri, gently done. Merino. Rodri. Vermeeren, oh, good spread. Nico Williams, no, again there's no way through. That is good strength. Merino. Trossard. And it's Lukaku. Over to the left. Lukaku. Now it's Trossard. Laporte does really well to win the ball there. Mikel Merino, aim forwards. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Nico Williams. Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. Lavia. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Teat. Onana.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oyarzabal. Merino. Played out to the right. Tries to dink it in. Deftly away. Rodri have it back and can go again. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Castagna. Vas. Bakayoko. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible. Oyarzabal has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Really well cleared. Mangala. Onana. Trossard. Swung over into the middle. Pedri. Yamal. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Bakayoko chooses to go cross-field.
Belgium really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rodri, out to the left it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to get it clear.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Llorente. Wins the duel this time. Proves too strong.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Trossard. Played over towards the opposite flank. Bakayoko. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Belgium need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And here's Trossard. Very much into the last knockings. Lavia, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Onana. Teat. Lavia. Looks to the other side. Bakayoko. And Bangala. Bakayoko. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. At his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.